Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be ranking WWE superstars by their title reigns this year so far. So, without further being said, let's get straight into the video. We're going to start this list off with the tag team division, and we're going to start off with the Judgment Day, who are now the current champions after dethroning the New Day. So, let's be honest. They just had started with the titles, but basing it off their other title reigns, we're in for another mediocre reign, okay? I just got done finishing and watching Raw. I didn't stream today because I was just really tired, but they should have given it to the LWO. They deserved it. They're the better team, in my opinion. They're the better, they put on more banger matches, and I think it would elevate them more and help them more than it would for, hold on, guys, sorry, the New Day, or the Judgment Day. So, with that being said, so far, I'm going to have to give this a C. Trash. Next up, we have the Wyatt Six, which I think could be a very... Okay, all right, come on, bro. Hold up, guys. Gotta turn off these lasers so it's not so much in my face for you guys. I think they have the potential to be very good champions, but so far we haven't seen that because it's only like 2 or 3 weeks into their reign. But so far, it's been pretty good. So, with new title reigns that have only come out within 4 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, I'm going to be giving them no lower than a B, no higher than a B+. So far, I'm going to give it a B+, because they're building towards that huge SummerSlam match that is going to be amazing. Next up here, I'm going to start with the women. It's going to go to Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, which was formerly Liv Morgan. So, if we're including Liv Morgan, I think they've had a pretty damn good title reign. A-. The matches they've had have been great. The storylines have been great. It's been a very, 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 very fun time with these two titles and with these 3 women. So, yeah, I'm very much enjoying their title reign and everything that's going on with it. A-. Next up, we have Julia, the current U.S. title, or the U.S. championship holder. And so far, it's been a decent run. She hasn't really done anything with it. She hasn't been booked. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give her reign so far as champion a B-. Because she's had it for more than 4 weeks. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not tripping. And it just hasn't been good. And it's not her fault. It's the booking. So if she were to get booked better and have more feuds and opportunities instead of Zelina Vega, who just held the championship, can we get some diversity here, please? I'm not saying Zelina Vega's a bad opponent at all, because they put on a pretty good match for when Julia first got the title. They put on a pretty good match, and Zelina's a good competitor, but it's literally been the same 4 people going after this belt: Chelsea Green, Zelina Vega, Michin, and now Julia. So can we get some diversity, please? Other than that, it's been alright, B-. Now, completely different. The Women's Intercontinental Championship. Mwah! Perfect. I love everything they've been doing with this. Oh my God, bro. Please do this on SmackDown. Because if we were to do this on SmackDown, show the U.S. title this much love, it's cinema peak. Bro, the Women's Intercontinental Championship has been so good since it first got here. Dakota Kai, Bayley, Lyra Valkyria, Becky, who else? The girl from American Made. I know her name. Yeah, the girl from American Made. Ivy Nile. So much competition, and not only that, the matches. So, Becky Lynch's title reign. Back to that. Promos have been great. Feuds have been great. Matches have been great. I am going A+. This is how a championship run should be. Amazing. A+. Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Naomi. Now, Naomi just won the belt less than a month ago. Can't really say much about it. But, it's been really good so far. The promos have been good. Her character fits with the belt. Her character is supposed to be a champion, in my opinion. She's really good with it. And the match at SummerSlam is gonna be great. So I have to give this a B+. Next is the WWE Women's Championship held by Tiffany Stratton. Now, Tiffany Stratton has just hit like 200 days, like 2 days ago. So she's at like 202 days right now. And her championship reign has been really good so far. You know, if we're able to ignore the fact that she's faced Nia Jax like 17 times, it's been really good so far. You know, she faced Jade Cargill. She faced Nia Jax. She's faced Trish Stratus. And I'm forgetting some of the other ones, but there were some other ones that she put on good matches with. And so I'm very excited. Oh, Charlotte. How can I forget Charlotte? Because that was a really good match, in my opinion. It's very controversial with that match. But so far, I'm giving this an A. A really good championship reign. Next is the WWE Intercontinental Championship, the Men's Intercontinental Championship. And the current holder is Dominic Mysterio. He won at WrestleMania back in April. And so far, I'm really enjoying his reign. You know, he hasn't been booked the best, but the promo segments, the backstage segments with him and AJ Styles have been cinema. Really funny. I love that feud. I do think he's going to retain at SummerSlam, actually. I do think Dom's going to retain at SummerSlam. You know, I've been switching up my idea. I've been passing it around a little bit. Rolling it around my head. I think Dom is retaining at SummerSlam now. I don't know why. I don't know what changed, but I think he is. So far, Dom gets a B+. Next is Intercontinental Champion Solo Sikoa. U.S. Champion Solo Sikoa. I'm stupid. Now, you know, it's been alright so far. Thing about Solo is he's not booked the best. He has the most auralist faction. The whole MFT thing, like, no, get out of here, bro. Like, we do not care. But yeah, I don't like it. I don't like what they're doing with him. But I think him and Jacob's match at SummerSlam will be really good. But I do have to give this a C+. Next is the Ring General Gunther. It's alright. It's nothing compared to his IC title reign. Honestly, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Probably like a C. Next is the greatest of all time. The Never Seen 17 Jonathan Cena. Now, you know, I don't like that he took it off of Cody or whatever. But if I'm being unbiased, you know, the matches, you know, the one with Cody was terrible. The one with Randy was good. The one with Punk was great. And the feuds have been pretty decent. The promos have been good. I'm going to have to go a B+. Because it hasn't been as good as it could be. There's a lot of room for potential that hasn't been used yet, and we don't know if it ever will be used. It's also a sad fact, you know, I was thinking about it the other day. I will never get to see John Cena in person before he retires, which, it sucks. It hurts, you know. I'll never be able to see my childhood hero. Because it's true. You know, as much as I love Cody, you know, if I can find a picture, I'll pop it up on screen. But ever since I was a young kid, little young PJ, I loved John Cena. I used to run around in this costume muscle suit type of thing that I got from like Spirit Halloween or something like that. Party City, whatever it was. And I loved it. And I love John Cena, you know. I think he's the most influential wrestler of all time. And the greatest of all time. So, with that being said, John Cena has been a B+. Because there's a lot of room for potential, like I said. But, you know, my rant about John Cena being the GOAT is over, you know. But yeah, guys, on a serious note, real quick, I can't believe he's retiring, you know? I sit here and I think about it, and I'm like, he's been saying that no amount of money will ever bring him back. They could offer him $1 billion, he won't come back. He's done. After December, he might make a couple appearances, but not to wrestle. Just to say hi here and there. I want to see John Cena so bad in person. Just one time. I've seen him once. But I was like 3 years old. I want to see my childhood hero one more time. But with that being said, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please do consider liking and subscribing. You guys don't have to, but it is completely free. Helps me out a lot. I also love when you guys comment, because I love to interact with you guys. So if you guys want to comment down below, give me your thoughts about this, what you guys would rank them, whatever, go right ahead. Feel free. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Twitch link in the bio. I will be streaming Friday Night SmackDown and next week's Raw. I'll also be streaming it on here, not only on Twitch. WWE Shop link in the bio, Twitch, or I already said Twitch, TikTok, Instagram in the bio. See you guys in the next WWE video.